今どうして僕ら生まれたのねほらどうして僕ら出会ったのわからなくて怖いから繋いだこの手を今君に強く握り返してほしいんだ傷つける現実から逃れようとして幻みたいな存在に全てを期待した押し寄せる感情や迷わせる葛藤も抱きながら前に進みたいんだひび割れた丘錆びた空の下生きる僕らまるで青い花寄り添い歌方の夢を見るそれでもまだ枯れたくはないね今どうして僕ら生まれたのねほらどうして僕ら出会ったのわからなくて怖いから繋いだこの手を今君に強く握り返してほしいんだ
Now then, aren't any of you willing to fight Sophita? No volunteers at all? Come on, let's fight. There's gotta be one of you that's up to the challenge, yes?
It's the Angel of Ruin! Sophita!
None of you are willing to fight Sophita? Darn.
I don't want to die yet!
Are you sure about that?
Your obsession with fighting has grown troublesome, Sophita. Or should I say Angel of Ruin?
I don't care for that name. It's Sophita, and I fight because I love it.
What would be the point in fighting? The ruin is coming, so I hurry towards it.
Because Sophita loves to fight, nothing more.
In a much different time and place, you would have become a famous warrior, making a name for yourself and spreading it throughout the land, just as I did protecting Viking Boss.
But with that arm of yours, you can no longer fight for yourself. The ruin has caught up to you.
Hey, watch it! Don't mock us!
That's enough. You couldn't handle her even if you were brand new. One of these days I'll replace this dreaded arm of mine. When I do, I'll cut you down. I look forward to that day.
Who am I? One who can only bring about ruin? What reason do I have to go on living? I'm the one who took the life of the son that was named Moon.
Is it really necessary to have a reason to live and fight? You have an exquisite body. You look brand new. There's not a single scuff anywhere. Anyways, tell me. Would you like to fight Sophita, mister? But why not? What about just a few minutes of sparring?
I'm sorry.
Oh, come on. You look so strong and graceful.
I wouldn't say I'm strong, just unable to die.
Oh, my. If you're incapable of dying, then that means you and I can go on fighting forever.
Why do you seem so pleased by that?
It's because fighting is wonderful. Fighting is living. Fighting is the only thing that Sophita can enjoy in this life. It truly makes her feel alive.
An outsider! Perfect! Hand over those legs!
I do not want to fight.
You heard him. Now back off. If you want him, then you'll have to fight through Sophita first.
The Angel of Ruin.
Go on, get out of here! You're just what Sophita hoped you would be, a natural-born fighter who is not afraid of using his talents.
Stay away from me.
But why? After we finally met.
I don't get it. It seems like the only thing that happens here is violence. Why can't I avoid it? I thought I told you to stay away from me.
I can't do that. You see, I can't leave you alone until you fight me first. Please fight, Sophita.
Don't look at me like that. The last thing I want to do is fight someone. And I certainly don't want to ruin someone.
You don't enjoy it? How can you not enjoy fighting?
I don't really see how anyone could.
Well, Sophita likes it. It gets hot right here whenever I'm fighting. So that's why I love it.
Then I guess you and I will just never understand each other. If someone showed me a way to avoid fighting altogether, I'd give up this body in a second.
Great, now what? He doesn't want anything to do with me. This is why Sophita hates using words. Nobody ever understands Sophita's feelings.
All right, Sophita, I give. Let's fight just like you wanted.
Fine. I'd rather fight you than no one at all, so let's do this. I don't want to ruin you. I really don't. But the one I really want to fight refuses, so I'm left with no choice. Please forgive me.
Your skills are as excellent as ever. I'm impressed.
Would you rather fight, Sophita, or chat?
Am I good enough for you now?
Well, maybe, but I doubt Sophita will burn from the battle.
I guess we'll never know unless we try, huh? You are the angel of ruin. You can't help it that you must ruin anyone around you. That sound about right, Sophita. You become overwhelmed with passion and excitement. You experience the joy of living when you fight. That is exactly the kind of woman that you are. Come at me! You just made it lighter. Prepare to be ruined!
But why? Your arm.
No, it's nothing. Unfortunately.
I would expect nothing less from the one who killed the son named Moon.
Tell me, why did you attack her? Is it because you like violence?
That's a simple enough question. Unlike her, I actually value my life, so I only get involved in conflict when I have to, as opposed to when I desire it.
Still, answer me.
It was for life, because if I devour you, I will be able to live for all eternity. I plan to lure you out by using her as bait, and it seems I have succeeded.
So, you want to live like everyone else?
I told you, I will be revived one day, and I will cut you to pieces.
Sounds like you've become jaded about everything.
What do you expect in a world where nothing is born? The only thing left to do is survive!
Then you should leave. Otherwise, the ground that's beneath your feet will become your grave.
The coming of the ruin will soon be upon us, but it would seem that battling you only has the potential for shortening my life. I must pass.
Can any form of joy be found while living in this kind of a world? The repairman in this town breaks healthy robots on a daily basis as a means of eking out a life, making money by doing the repairs. Sophita lived like that for a while as well. And one day I realized that if I make the effort to break someone, I should try to enjoy it. I mean, where's the harm if we're both passionate, and if we get hurt, so what? Know what I mean?
But even so, fighting isn't meant to be enjoyable.
Sophita has become accustomed to enjoying it. If we must be ruined, I want to feel good when it happens. I want to feel excited when I'm ruined, doing what I love. Are you in pain? What's wrong? Your wound.
It's normal for me. No matter how hurt I am, it always heals soon afterward.
Oh my, you sure are strong, mister. I can see how dying would be difficult with that ability. I'm sorry.
Why don't we rest tonight?
I love you, mister. Come on, let's fight. It's the only way Sophita knows how to share her feelings with you.
To share your feelings?
This is my favorite feeling.
Don't.
Ready?
Stop it!
I can't. I love you too much. I'll ruin you. Because I love you.
Just stop it! That's enough!
I can't. I feel sorry for you, mister. That is why you must be destroyed.
Haven't you had enough yet? Don't make me go all out.
It's fine. Sophita is a strong fighter. I've ruined countless numbers of robots in my day. Just like I will ruin you, mister. Because that is what you desire more than anything else. Wouldn't it be nice? You could be ruined. Great, huh? It's wonderful. Why? Sophita made your wish come true, yet you're still standing here. How come?
I'm so happy that I didn't have to harm you. I stayed who I am this time. I didn't hurt you in any way. It's probably because you never intended to kill me.
Mister... Please don't die. There was no warmth. I didn't feel the usual fire in my chest when I fought against you. Sophita has only grown close to others who have been within range of her deadly saber. Until today, the saber has been the only method of communicating her feelings.
And yet your feelings were very clear, even without the blade. The fact is, you just tried to save my life. And you made yourself vulnerable by trying to help me in a fight.
Tell me something. What is your name, mister?
My name?
In all the battles I've been in, I've never once asked for an opponent's name. But I no longer want to fight you. So please tell me your name.
It's Casshern.
Casshern. That's a wonderful name. I'm going now. We'll never have to fight again, for all eternity. Please, don't be sad you're incapable of dying. Just live your life and look forward to meeting Sophita again. So, goodbye, Casshern.
That day, I learned of one life that continued onward in this ever-ruining world.
Nobody knows the reason why 苦しくなるならどうして愛を知るの Nobody knows the place to go 終わりがあるからこんなに求め合うの
She says to me, you were the one who led the world into ruin. Next time, the man who killed the sun named Moon.